Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hello, tumuswiti, tabu, ninabukam, tako sakkatin na siyaktik, inuksituyoon ikayaktik, tako minayaktik, upangat yang isiwilim, tako wasaksawa na kanuling mga siyo.
Yes. Serampingan guys, serampingan.
Manpower.
Woi. Woi. Rayu, rayu.
Magtanong ba ta? Pag-ipod ka ako.
Kain lah, mang, kain mang. Some things that really surprised me about the manta ray when I started kind of doing some research after seeing this video is just how big they actually are. You can tell in this video this is a big animal, but what I've seen is that they can get to be 29 feet across on their wingspan, which is a full 10 yards across. And the craziest part is they weigh up to 3,000 pounds. Now, if you think about, let's say, a bison, those weigh up to 2,000 pounds. This manta ray weighs 1,000 pounds more than a bison. And I think that's kind of hard to judge when they're in the water and they're swimming and they look very graceful and kind of like they're floating in the water. And you see a bison on the foot and you think that's a big animal. This manta ray weighs 1,000 pounds more than a bison, which absolutely blew my mind. One more thing that really surprised me about these is that they actually have the biggest brain of any fish in the ocean, in size-wise. They put the brain to use because they have been known to recognize themselves in mirrors, so they actually have self-recognition. Watch this.
Oh my God, look at that! Hold on, right there! She almost grabbed it! Go! Throttle wide, now! Hang on back there! Throttle wide, they're still coming! They're falling behind, keep it up! Don't let up!
Sen paskettik gibi takılıyor.
They're still on us! Faster!
Takılıyor şey upijak dersin. Ki wings isa kaksil kisukya. Asik juga betul.
Faster! Push it!
Takıl.
Oh my God, look at
Takıl.
that! Hold on!
Ete. Takıl akiswari kaya na. Isa kaksil. Isi. Monkey or cow. Isa kami kaya ka. Kisiw na sugibisiw.
Hold on!
Kalip titi talit. Kisi te o talit.
Right there! She almost
Takıl.
grabbed it! Go! Go! Go!
Kisa kami na sugibisiw. Suri bakal. Takıl. Qallupilluk. Kisa kami kaya. Kisa kami na sugibisiw.
On us! Faster! Push it! Oh my God, look at
Kisa
that!
tayo bakal.
Right there! She almost grabbed it! Go! 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 Throttle wide, now! Hang on back there! Throttle wide, they're still coming! They're falling behind, keep it up! Don't let up!
Kisa
They're still on
kami.
us! Faster! Push it! Oh my God, look at that! Hold on! Right there! She almost grabbed it! Go! 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 Grabbed it! Go!
God put a limit
He's so
on how far
very
you can go in
protective.
the waters. So they say, oh, we only explore only 5% of the waters. We only explore 5% of the ocean. It's only because they're only allowed to explore 5% of the ocean or less probably. And here's why. In the book of Job, God says that he put a limit on the seas and on the waters. Hold on. Chapter 38 of the book of Job, it says, this is God speaking to Job. He says, who shut in the sea with doors when it burst forth and issued from the womb? When I made the clouds its garment and the thick darkness its swallowing band. When I fixed my limit for it and I set bars and doors. When I said, This is as far as you may come, but no further. And here your proud waves must stop. God is saying that he put a limit in the waters. Hold on. Above, below. He not only put a limit on the waters, he put a limit on the skies. I won't go too deep, but listen to me. Listen to me. Y'all are here with me. There is a limit on how far we can go. There's a limit here and there's a limit there. You just heard, this is from God's mouth. He is speaking back to Job about his omnipotence. He's telling Job, who am I that I do these things?
You know how they say history is his story and that the victor writes the story? Have you thought about that element in regards to the Great Wall of China? Listen to this, because this changes everything.
Hold on. You're telling me the Great Wall of China isn't just long, it's impossible.
Exactly. People say it's 13,000 miles, but they don't really process what that means. That's 4 times the entire U.S. stretched coast to coast, plus another 1,000 miles, and it was started in 220 B.C., before Jesus, before most empires even existed. That's the point.
But how does an ancient civilization build something that massive without modern machines?
It took over 1,000 years. No empire commits that kind of time unless they're terrified of something. And here's the part nobody talks about. The steep defensive side, the battlements, they're facing China, not the outside.
So the wall wasn't built to keep people out.
It was built to keep something in, and some researchers even claim it may not be Chinese at all, but a leftover structure from the old Tartarian Empire. If that's true, then you have to ask yourself, what were they trying to contain?
Okay, so you can fact check this for yourself through imaging and compassing. The defensive side of the Great Wall of China is pointed to inside of China. So to me, that either means they're trying to keep something in, okay, or that it was an empire on the outside of China that built the wall to defend against the inside of China. Or maybe, so that would indicate actually, it wasn't likely Chinese people who lived in China who built this wall with defensive systems and battlements and armaments pointed into China. It's just a bit strange. Now, all I'm saying is we've been lied to about so much. We get lied to in the news about what happened last week. Is it such a stretch, woo, to think we've been lied to about something that happened thousands of years ago? I don't think so. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and follow for more.
He's laughing. He has no idea what he's witnessing. That is absolutely. Listen to the sound.
Maybe some type of electrical discharge.
I have no idea what that is.
EMP. EMP malfunction. What the f*** is your
This.
Tamaga isyo kang matitakoy kakaduli si sakkatit tumaga taksi. Kaya naminga si tamaga tikiw-tikiw.